Am I on?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even know what a web filter is, so
This week on Controversial Conversations with Anna and Abby, we are discussing whether or not the school's web filters are too restrictive. Let's hear what you have to say.
So, do you think the school's web filters are too restrictive?
Yes, very much.
Why?
I just think that, I guess they think it's going to be like a distraction or something.
Do you think the school's web filters are too restrictive?
Absolutely. Let me tell you a little story, Abigail. I was researching a history project freshman year. Do you know what website was blocked? Harriet Tubman! What? Harriet Tubman!
But, it just, costs people more money to use, their data and stuff. So I feel like they should just, take them away. Because, it's not like we're allowed to be on our phone anyway during class, so...
That's a fair point. So, do you think the school's web filters are too restrictive?
If they turned off the dinosaur game, it is definitely too restrictive.
First Amendment says you can't have any restrictions on the First Amendment unless it's a clear and present danger.
Not for me. I can usually get into whatever I need to get into.
It's actually not illegal downloading for school because it's educational purposes.
Yeah.
Those restrictions are placed by the school, they're decided by that. Because the school can change it because it's the school's Schoology account.
The school's Schoology account? You should school the school on how to run their Schoology account by writing a strongly worded letter, don't you think? Because I would agree. I think that's a little ridiculous.
Do you think the school's web filters are too restrictive?
I do. I think everything in this whole world with all these social constructs that we've created is too restrictive.
What? Yeah.
I agree with that. I think that's a little ridiculous. If we expect you to read books with these words in them, you should be able to have it on Schoology. I don't know about the rest of the web filters, though.
It depends what you're looking up. I feel like they're pretty good, though. There's some sites that just, even though they're, okay to look up at home, I guess they just shouldn't be in school, I guess.
Do you think the school's web filters are too restrictive?
Okay, allow me to go on a soapbox here for a second for an issue, one, nobody's ever heard of, and two, nobody cares about. But the web filters keep us in studio from using video converters, like all the ones that we used to use. So if you could bring those back, that would be widely appreciated, and make studio great again. So, yeah.
There's a reason behind it, then it's okay, it's justified.
I mean, they definitely should have not blocked the Dino No Wi-Fi game. That really made me upset.
What educational purpose does the dinosaur game serve exactly? I mean, I'm a fan of the game.
I'm saying cool math games. I'm pretty sure that's blocked. Math is fun.
Oh, but I can get onto that, so it doesn't bother me. But the dinosaur game bothers me. The dinosaur game should be brought back. I like the dinosaur game.
Bring back the dinosaur game, 2K17.
Yeah.
I would purposely turn off my Wi-Fi and say my computer didn't work so I could play that game, but it's blocked.
An outraged student here. CV, I hope you recognize that.
Yeah, it makes me upset, but hopefully they can unblock that. I'd like to write a note or a letter.
Strongly worded letter.
Yeah.
Do you think the school's web filters are too restrictive?
Yes. Because sometimes, for a project for, health or something, we wouldn't be able to, access certain websites. So, yeah. But I meant, for research, not for something, weird. Don't put that in.
Do you think that the school's web filters are too restrictive?
What does that mean?
Should Twitter be not blocked so people can vote on our polls?
Sure.
Yeah. Wait, no. Some of them, no. Some, yes.
Which ones do you think are acceptable and which ones aren't?
I guess you could say YouTube. Because most kids use that is acceptable. Because most kids like to use it for music, so I would say that's acceptable.
What about Snapchat or Instagram?
No.
Definitely not.
After reviewing the polls and numerous live interviews, we've come to the conclusion that
CV thinks that the school's web filters are too restrictive.
So,
if you have any other more comments or suggestions for our next segment, add us on Twitter at CV Controversy.
And be sure to add us on Snapchat at CV Controversy to get a behind the scenes look at what we do here. See you later, CV.
See you later.